How long have you been doing fat adaptation?
You know, I've actually been doing it a long time, because, and how I got into it, it's kind of a funny story. I set some FKTs on like some mountain biking trails early on. And this was right when goo energy gel first came out, and I use goo. But to do a long mountain bike ride, this one in particular, it's the White Rim Trail. I did it and I needed 30 packets of energy gel, but I do everything solo self-supported. I don't do a lot of, races where there's a lot of aid stations. So I have to carry everything with me. And so I had 30 packets of gel, and it's like, okay, every time I would eat it, I can't litter, I'd shove it down my cycling jersey. And so at the end of this 8-hour bike ride, I've got this jersey full of gels, and I'm like, there's got to be a better way. And I just realized through training that if I could go out, and I started with doing 2 and 3 hour bike rides with just water only, and then I'd go 4 and 5 hours, and then 6 hours with water only. And then I realized that by doing that, I could go down to just like 1 packet of gel an hour, and I was fine. And and then I could go super high output, all day, super high output. And that was early on. And a lot of it was because I was tired of carrying so much gel with me. It's got to make the body work.
Yeah. See, here's another person who's doing it successfully. And
it absolutely works. In fact, what I'm training for now, I came off a little bit of a sore knee a few months ago, and then I had a hernia, and I've come back from that. But my mileage now, I'm doing 2 to 3 hour runs, at least once a week. And I'm purposely, nice. I just drink water, and that's it. And it's no problem. I don't bonk. I don't feel fatigued.
Yeah. We just get you add a little Vespa in, some salt, and and with the water, and you'll be
good.
Golden.
Right.
Great.
Awesome.
Well, once again, Bryce Thatcher, a true innovator in his sphere at ultraaspire.com. And he's also fat adapted. And as we said, we have an early adopter in common with Jeff Browning. Who else maybe do we have in common?
Peter Mortimer's also with us.
Peter. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah. Two guys who can sustain over 2 grams a minute. Are guys that are early adopters. And so people need to get curious, because what's working for them is really working for them.
Yeah, it's working. Yeah. Once you hone in, and it's a change. Like Jeff, he comes over to our house, and we eat the same. Our meals are the same, our food's the same, we eat the same, but it's different than the world. No processed foods, you just have to make a fundamental lifestyle change, and that's how they're performing so well.
Well, and that's why I tell people, it's like, all I'm doing is getting people back to the physiology and metabolism that we're meant to have. This is the robust health that we were gifted with.
This is our ancestors. Yeah.
This is our ancestors. There's just all these unintended consequences where our own natural physiology in the modern environment is our undoing.
Right.
Like whereas when we get us back to the environment that shaped us, our metabolism and physiology really work for us.
Right.
To give us that robust health. But in the modern thing, it works against us. And Jeff's genetic pool is a perfect example of how that works. So
right.
Yeah, no, it's really cool.